Our work as ever is just intelligent as it is a conscious success. How are you doing and how have you been? My name's Tazastical and of course we are back with Rimworld. We've got progress to make. I would like to open these, but it probably isn't going to be this episode. Especially if potentially 6 people could come out here and we could imprison them. We could potentially get some really good colonists. So I don't want to just do that now just for the sake of it, because food situation is okay, I would like to say, with some sort of form of confidence. What I was possibly going to do, just because I don't think this corn is going to be ready, looking at our food supply, this is only at 61%. And our food supply is, well, we have nothing really in the tank. 7 rice, 11 potatoes. So what I would like to do before the trees come back is have another grow zone down here. And this is just going to be rice. The reason I just to top us up just a little bit. Eventually we want so much like big enough cornfields that we can just live off there, especially with they giving us the most yield. It just makes the most sense. But once all this smoke leaf has grown and has been harvested, we will move this cornfield down. And then it's basically just to look where else we want the next cornfield, which is really, really cool. Other than that, today is just sort of progress. Obviously, we need to make real strides in getting these bedrooms up. Because mood-wise, we're pretty much on top of everything, which is actually really nice to say. What happened to the cooler that was there? Did it get destroyed? Oh, I reckon it was that bit there. Yeah, I reckon them dirty mechanoids destroyed that. Okay, a bit sad, but that's fine. I might wake Alpen up early just to do that, to be honest. I'm sure he was done with sleeping anyway, and sleeping is so overrated. Getting stuff up like this is just... Gotta be prioritised to get this bedroom. Right, we need steel. So we might actually queue up a little bit of mining. We do need to sort out this thunderstorm. But we're not in a great rush to do it. So we'll queue up a little bit of mining. I know it's going to make us all miserable, but we just need the steel at this point. And there's no better way to get it. We only need 90, so it's not like we need too many. A smoke leaf binge, that's absolutely fine. Come have some, come have some. Need-wise, just having a look to see if anyone else is getting a negative mood modifier because of that. Getting trees disturbed and stuff like that. But that shouldn't go on for too long because we are sort of stopping now. It was just that initial push. Well, saying that, I can see a few in the bedrooms that we're about to make. Alpin, can you come down and work on the cooler, please? Because there should be more than enough. Still, I'll probably cancel that. Don't waste too much time. Mine is silver because we're not getting great bang for our buck through doing it like that. Quest available, damaged shuttle. So damaged shuttle from the Empire. Tribespeople are going to attack it. Goodwill. What is our current goodwill with them? 21. So they're currently neutral. Okay. Shuttle loot, I think it's just steel. Might be a component, but I'm not sure. I think we do it for goodwill. Because eventually if we can get them as allies, that's going to be really cool. Okay, so they've dropped to there. So if we don't want to help, we don't have to. We'll probably just wait for the tribespeople to come in. I was just making sure all our colonists were sort of safe. I can see another potato growing zone there. What I do want to do is actually remove all this floor at some point. Because if we build another growing zone, it will probably go this way. Yeah, we'll have a look at how many tribesmen they are. Hopefully they come over here or something. And we'll see what we want to do. To be fair, I think there's enough of us that we can go deal with it. As long as Alpen tanks all the range damage, we should absolutely be fine. Where's Alpen now? He's with Samford. Okay, that's cool. Just want to keep an eye on people. Yeah, this is why. So when the raid happens, Okay, the raid is pretty much on top of them, so I don't know if we'll get there in time. But everyone's in a good mood. And I think everyone's got a gun. So yeah, let's make our way down here. Might be too late. Which I think we are going to be. Oh! Well, glad we can help them again. You know, our work as ever is just intelligent as it is a conscious success. Since I've woken you up, Alpin, you might as well come deconstruct this. That would be lovely. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Strip these, because if we get round to it, it would be cool just to get a little bit of material. I know it's not tons of cloth, but it's something. Cool, I'm happy that was that easy. That's why I like accepting that one, to be fair. Because especially early on when the difficulties aren't really ramped up, you can cheese it a little bit. So there we go. Quest technically succeeded, and now our relations are 34 with them, which is awesome. Good, come clean this. I feel like we're on top of mood breaks and stuff, which I actually really like. We'll swap. That sounded like that hit something. Oh, maybe it hit. Ooh, yeah, it hit the dryad. Okay, that's the hay. Hopefully we wake up to put that out. Lovely. Samford, can we help the dryad? No, that's sad. We will do the tree link set. Maybe we do that today. Maybe we do that when Alpin wakes up. And see what actually happens. Okay, so this is... Okay, I'm just going to ignore them two plants. And then I'm going to click on this cornfield and we're going to expand the zone. Down to here, which is absolutely perfect. Yeah, we do need to put path in at some point just to help us like walk a little bit quicker around the base. It's not a be-all and end-all, but... Right, this is indoors, so we've got 3 functional bedrooms. This one doesn't have an owner. So let's put Good in here, because he's currently in a bedroom that doesn't really have any walls or anything, so he's treated to that. What we'll then do is allow this, so then we can get the next bedroom up. Perfect, perfect, perfect. And then we'll push this to -18. And look at needs. Slept in the heat, apparently. Maybe one cooler is not going to do it in here. The problem is you're sleeping in the day, so it's going to be hard to regulate it in the day anyway. Slept in the heat. Oh, it's gone. Yeah, because then this opens up the door. So I think we'll do this, then focus on the kill box, then focus on the prison, and then get a new kitchen dining room up that is not only closer to the bedrooms, but it's just going to be bigger. Group of travellers passing by. Good seems a bit bored. Right, we're able to traverse the map. Lovely. Macy is just smashing it. This corn looks like it's coming along. Should hit the above the 70% mark. Nice. That's a big cornfield. We will have to worry about getting the wall up for it at some point. The rice is already 30% grown, which is why we want it, because this rice will be grown before the cotton. Guaranteed. Do have a little bit of plasteel. We could get Alpin some better armour and whatnot. I'm happy we got some grenades. Like, grenades aren't amazing, don't get me wrong, but they just give us that little bit of extra ideas when it comes to dealing with attacks. Let's get this television up so we can have more variety in our recreation, just cheer people up that little bit extra. Alpin, stop throwing up on the floor and build. Yeah, the rec room just isn't cutting the mustard really, is it? So we're going to have to treat people. Okay, I love how everyone just ran over Alpin. Just ignore him. It's fine. He'll go away. What are we researching? It seems like we've been researching this for ages. Machinery. Okay. Okay, luckily Sanford finished the job there. So we got TV. As always, I don't really know what they're watching. Like, are there other humans with TVs? Like, I'm sure there's no satellites. We're on a random planet, so how are we getting TV channels? A heat wave. Okay. Okay, we'll just keep an eye on the temperatures in here. This might potentially mean that we just need to get 2 coolers in here to regulate it all the time. Like, the indoor temperature is getting quite hot considering we've got a cooler. So let's drop that by 10. So the cooler is trying to cool even more. It looks like it's just struggling altogether. So looking at the indoor temperature on the bottom right hand corner, and it's about to hit like 40 degrees. And we do have to keep in mind that obviously we have night owls. So while they'll be okay outside, it won't be too hot. When they sleep during the day, it's going to be very, very hot. So maybe these bedrooms are going to need just 2 coolers, and then that can regulate the heat all the time. And when it comes to heat waves, we can just drop it by 10 degrees and it can cope. Because how's our freezer doing? See, like, our freezer isn't even freezing stuff. As much as I don't want to get 2 coolers. Yeah, we're going to have to. Alpin, wake up, my man. Have we got steel available? Can't see any there. Set up some more mine orders. I know we're all going to be upset by it. Alpin needs to get that. And then who is our miner? Sanford. Sorry, Sanford. But we need to make sure... Oh, because I've got 2 people. Sorry to wake you up, but we need to make sure we've got steel. We can probably cancel the 2. Need to get that cooler up. Alpin, what are you doing, my man? You're holding steel. Lovely job. Way to be a team player. Proud of you. Proud of you, bruh. Proud of you. But yeah, we can't, otherwise everything in our freezer will die, and that we just cannot let that happen. If you've been watching the series from the start, we've had a few food problems. A few is probably being too nice. Right, Alpin's got that up. Lovely, so we've got that minus 20. Let's get this on minus 20. So all I want to do now is just keep my mouse over the freezer, and I just want to see the indoor temperature on the right-hand side. I think 2 coolers will be more than enough. But we do want to just double-check. Because there's nothing worse than not realising that you've lost all your food because you're not paying attention to, like, freezer temperatures and stuff like that. Like, what a way to die. It's just a silly thing. So it seems to be fighting. But it seems to be just about holding it. So I'm happy with that. Probably need another cooler to help with the bedrooms, but we won't worry about that right this second. Saying that, bedrooms are getting hot. Problem is this bedroom isn't done anyway, but I think we'll queue up a cooler here because even if we're not going to need that, I suppose it's going to help just regulate that heat all the time. The reason why I don't mind not having an air duct in here like we have in the freezer, you know, this room here where it keeps like cold air in here, hot air in here. The reason why I'm not too bothered is because it's only really going to dip when people go in. People shouldn't be going into the bedrooms just constantly, where with the freezer they can constantly be opening and shutting the door. Generally, when people are sleeping, they should be, you know, opening the door for a bit, okay, dip in temperature, but then they should be asleep. It's going to be a little bit more tougher because we have night owls, so it's going to be opened a little bit more, but genuinely I don't think it's too bad. So what we might need to do is just make sure these 2 rooms with the coolers don't have night owls in. So you've got Macy. Can't even remember who are. Okay, you do have Macy and Goods need to be like on the ends basically. So we got Limburg. So we put Limburg in here because then it will make as little difference as possible to the temperature. If because night owls, we put them on the ends, then it's only going to lose a little bit of temperature. The middles is going to lose the most, is how I think I interpret how this cooling system should work. Whether it works like that in game or not, you know, remains to be seen. But yeah, good there. Then Macy gets that room. Alpin, you're smoking that. Let's get you to finish another bedroom, or at least, you know, get the wall up. Then marble wall, then the cooler. Because then that's another bedroom done that we can increase moods. And as you can see on the top, like the top corner, you can see their mood behind because the light colour that's sort of coming up here on Limburg, for example, that's sort of where their mood is. That's why I don't click on their needs a lot of the time. I'll come to that raid in a minute. That's why I don't click on their needs a lot of the time, because you can sort of see. Now, if it's about that level, obviously that's above 50%, which is fairly good, you know, in a Rimworld colony. They're coming in transport pods. They will take a while to attack, which is okay. Gives us a chance to see what we've got to deal with. They're attacking from multiple angles, which is a bit negative. They're going to walk straight into their mechs, which is lovely. Wasn't there some up here? So there's 2 up here, both with machine guns. Happy with that. 2 down here, shotgun pistol. Fine. Walk straight into their mechs. Lovely. That should trigger them. Ah, do you know what? I honestly thought for a second then, like, what's going on? There we go, there we go. So that's worked out perfect. So these won't come in. They're like, I think they are treated as like different groups. So if we kill one at like Lou, for example, then Sebastian will run away through the army loss penalty, but then this crew up here will keep attacking. That's sort of how it works. What we do want to do is do our little tactic of holding open this door, because this is the best way we can defend. Hold open that door. Oh, machining's finished. Lovely. And then, yeah, letting them come down here rather than them destroying a wall, trying to come in like multiple angles. Okay, it looks like they're actually dealt with the mechs for us, which is pretty perfect. Just want to go widescreen. I just want to see where everyone's going. So because that mech cluster has been defeated... Oh, yeah, we get the +4 for defeated like cluster. So thank you, Raiders. And that takes a little bit out of them, because now there are a few people down. So now this group only has a few, but Rio, yeah, you're about to die. Jenna Lou is about to die. You're not. Okay, so widescreen just so we can see where they're going to attack. It looks like they're going for the open door. So there we go. So they've retreated because they've lost too many. They're okay though, so it looks like it was just them that were coming in. Now we've got a mad monkey. So we might have to shut this door, because I'm hoping that monkey... I'm hoping there's just one of them. Hoping they'll go attack them, which it looks like it does. So really, this is being really like... Oh, I thought that monkey was going to do a little bit more than that, I'll be honest. I got really pumped for that, then the monkey didn't really do too much. There's that group, and this group is coming up as well. Okay, and then this is our spot where we draft everyone. As long as Alpin is up front. Sanford doesn't have a weapon because... We should be fine without Sanford, to be fair. The way we bottleneck them like this, it's just... Saying that, you don't even have your melee weapon. We just have Alpin there, so hopefully they target him over anyone else. And he doesn't let them run past. Perfect. And that's... Oh, Alan's still coming down. He's determined. He's a determined man. Burden. And because the AI is a little bit scuffed, so what it will do is it will take them down there. It realises they're in a bottleneck. They have no cover. So it'll either do 2 things. They'll try and stand here to get that cover on that angle to peek out and shoot. Or they'll try and push through to get here. So it's actually a really good strategy. So we have 2 people we can potentially take. Chemical interest, chemical shooker, psychopath's a bit boring. Staggeringly ugly, night owl. No, I was about to say Alan's probably a good shout, but Pyromaniac turns me off straight away. It does nothing to wet my whistle, I have to be honest. So Alpin, go there. Health-wise, you're absolutely fine. And then we can undraft everyone. I will just zoom out just to make sure there's no one else I've missed. We will check these two people down here. Health-wise, 4 hours. I don't think we'd get to you in time, same as you. So we'll just do the old strip, strip, strip. But the nice thing is they sorted out our mech problem, which is even tastier. So we can go everywhere on the map again, which is absolutely perfect. Not that I particularly think we want to come down here, but just gives us that option. Other than that, well done everyone. Round of applause. Back to work. I will just click strip. Yeah, let's strip them now, because then none of their stuff is technically tainted. So we might get a little bit of armour about this. Yeah, and it's good quality, which is cool. Or okay quality, I should say. And then there's just obviously one more mech cluster to sort out. Shame you couldn't just put their bodies straight in there. Alpin, I know you're standard to attention. I appreciate you, my man. Go get medical help. You're not going to die or anything. No. See, and the food situation is nearly already gone. That's how quick it goes. So the rice is about 68. Some of it's a little bit lower, but that's fine. And the corn is at 80, so we should just about get through to the next harvest, which would be really, really cool. One colonist is idle. Why are you idle? Because you haven't got any research. So let's get you back on the research train. Could go microelectrics and then get the EMPs and stuff. Gunsmith, unlock some more guns. Flak armor. Prosthetics, we are going to need them at some point. Get Pelican so we've got some travelling food. Because we're seeing a lot more things that are actually encouraging or promoting us to actually go elsewhere in the world. So I think getting food like that would be really cool. Let's try and keep this at like a 16. I don't think it ever will. 16. This is still unroofed though, so can we sort that out? So build roofing area. If you could build all the roofing areas, that'd be nice. I've just got to sort of right click and hope for the best. Right, let's queue up a couple of these, because then that's a bedroom done if we can get that done. And we just got to keep pushing forward now, looking to increase people's mood. So it's still unroofed. Is that the last one? No. You know if it... Oh, yes it is. You know if it's roofed or not, because over the right-hand side it says indoors, and then the degrees that's in. I think this will be Alpin's bedroom, so... Oh, that'll be Alpin and Sanford then, won't it? Cool. And then there's just one more bedroom to really do, which hasn't got tons to do to it. Oh, Sanford just completing the last little bit. Sorry, Alpin. So Alpin's like sleeping away, and then someone's like drilling in the corner, like... Did you have a nice sleep? Okay, the heat wave's over, but at least we've got these two coolers to be able to regulate this temperature in here. And obviously we could expand the bedrooms left or right anyway, so getting two coolers in is always cool. I know. Hilarious. Yeah, two coolers might be too much or overkill for bedrooms, but... And then even then we've got potential to put bedrooms on the back of these as well, and I just think it's a nice way to set up, because I always think if you can get people's moods right with their bedrooms and their sleeping, I think that's a massive part, because you think they're going to spend just under half their time sleeping in the bedroom. So if they're waking up and they're already wanting to like smash up everything because they're miserable, you're just in for a hurtful day. Okay, the corn plants are going. The rice is sort of catching up. The food stocks are dwindling, my lord. Good. Can you start cremating? Lovely. And it's just waiting for the corn. I think the rice will still beat it, to be honest. And then in a couple of episodes, obviously, then we're going to have to try and take out this other mech cluster. I think what we'll do is we'll start to put recreation in, as I'm seeing people are missing it. So we'll do 2 hours in the morning and then 2 hours at night. Saying that that's not going to be the best way to do it, is it? So we want to do 2 hours and then we'll do work. So if we do work for 6, tantrum, good, yeah, whatever. And then we do work for 6, and then we do 2 recreation, and then do what you want, and then we'll try to see how that is. Oh, good. Do you have to? End table, marble. Okay, we are catching up on all our construction jobs, which is really nice. These thunderstorms are starting to do my head in, but it is what it is. Yeah, just need to get Wendy down here and we're pretty much done. So let's focus on getting this next bedroom done on the next episode. If you got to this part of the video, leave a like, leave a sub, leave a comment. And I'll catch you next time, party people. Bye.